All right, here we go, you guys. I'm doing it again. I'm going to work. Got to go get that money to pay for some of these things that I like to do and buy.
All right, y'all ready? Here we go. Ride with me. It's Slappy Dog. But let me know what you like about this video or not like.
All right, everybody, it's storytelling time. I got so many stories in my head that I had a friend of mine told me, he said, why don't you tell some of them stories on some of these road trips that you did? Hey, well, let me give you one of my Woodrow stories. Y'all seen my man Woodrow on on my video. Woodrow's a good guy, man. He's a major, retired major from the Army, highly intelligent. He rides that blue Can-Am. I call them Can-Ams. Well, here goes one of my Woodrow stories. You heard me say one of them. So, we was up in the redwood forest up in California. We had 2 Harley Davidsons riding with us. And it was a whole bunch of daggum bikes that was running up Highway 101, going up past the redwood forest and all that. So it was that morning, we all piled up at the gas station to get some fuel. And Woody said, which way are we going? I said, we're going to go that way, then we're going to go up towards Portland. He said, okay. So we sat down there for a minute. And here goes a pack of motorcycles up the road. Well, I'm looking at my old Randy McNally. If you don't know what a Randy McNally is, that's a map. He's the author of Map. I'm looking at my Randy McNally map, getting a good old bead. That's what old truck drivers do, is read a map. Make sure we going in the right direction. I look up and I see Woodrow going up the road the way I, say that we was going to be headed. Didn't think nothing else about it. About another 15, 20 minutes, everybody's ready to roll. Well, no Woodrow. So, he was kind of playing around with the GoPros and stuff like that. So I figured he had went up the road a little bit and was going to, videotape us going past him, the whatever we was going to be doing. Well, we took off on up there, and by the time we got going, we had to make a right, then made a left, make a right. And I'm like, well, now where in the world is Woodrow? So we made a daggum bathroom break. Looked around, no Woodrow. And this is before I had a center headset and all that kind of stuff. So I had a horse collar, Bluetooth, and I called him on it. Where you at, Woodrow? He says, well, I'm right behind you, man. I said, you right behind us? He said, yeah. I said, we're pulled over here using the restroom. He said, y'all pulled over? He said, I'm right behind the 2 guys on the Harley. I said, Woodrow, you ain't behind us, buddy. Excuse me. You ain't behind us? He said, yeah, I'm right behind you. I said, man, Woodrow, we over here at a doggone way station using the restroom. If you ride behind some bikers, buddy, you sure enough ain't behind us. So he said, yeah, I'll come on up to the front. So he said, I'll call you back. So he's doing his little thing to get to the front to where I'm supposed to be. And I'm like, no, who? I said, well, I had to wait for him to call back. So he called back. He said, where y'all at? I said, where you at? I said, I'm with the group. And he said, man, I could have swore I was behind them 2 Harleys. He said, I went around them and then went flying through that town. He said, y'all ain't up there. I said, Woody, what highway are you on? He said, I'm at the 101. I said, on the 101. I said, man, we left got out that 101 40 miles ago, buddy. He said, really? I said, yeah. We're almost to Portland, Oregon up here. He said, my goodness. I said, well, I don't know what to tell you, but Once we get up here and find us a place to lay our heads, I will text you the address and, you know, just put in your GPS and come on. He said, okay. So, nevertheless, we got a room, like in Washington State, going towards the east. I think it's highway on Interstate 90. I guess about 6 hours later, Woodrow pulls up. He said he went up that thing so far, it turned into a daggone gravel dirt road. And I'm like, what? How in the world did you get us mixed up with them guys? So, that's one of my Woodrow stories. And I said, man, from now on, you make sure you stay behind this black Goldwing. And I promise you, if I get lost, we'll blame it on somebody else. I said, well, goodness the great, how in the world? Y'all tell me how that happens. But anyway, I'm almost to work. I'm going over the old bridge in Clinton. And like I said, this is the first rain of this year. I'm hoping that it's not raining when I get off, but there's a pretty good chance it will be. But I am prepared. I am prepared, and I'm not scared. But Woodrow, you remember that right there? I got a whole bunch of stories. I do some little small videos and tell some of these old Slappy Adventure stories as they come to head. All right, you guys, man, I'm going to go ahead and get this doggone money so I can pay my bills. Lou said he said that. No.
Hey, stay tuned for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.